special today, let me be brief and just pose this question. If you are feeling depressed, should you still laugh? And so please go ahead and put your answers in the comment box. And even if you're listening to recording, try to share your thought, what you should do if you're feeling depressed. Laughing, spontaneous laughing is sign of feeling happy. So you feel happy, you laugh. But what if you're feeling sad? Should you still laugh? And let me ask you, Derek, what would you answer to that question?
Yeah, I would say it actually depends. If you feel like laughing, sometimes I think about little kids who like they're upset and then something funny will happen and they're like trying to hold back in because they're like, I don't want you to know I'm laughing because I want you to think I'm mad. So I kind of think of that where it's like trying to suppress the feeling versus allowing yourself to just laugh and to appreciate that. Yeah, you can laugh, and emotional states are meant to be moved through. So even the idea of even when I was going through the phase of depression, it's not like I couldn't ever feel happy too. That's the natural thing, to have an ebb and flow of emotion. So if the emotion comes up of laughter, great. And it's a great way to feel a release and to actually seek out the things that bring joy and laughter. That's part of the action, right? So it's one thing to just maybe sit there and hope that you feel better. It's another thing to go, hey, I can go do something that makes me laugh. I can spend time with people who will put a smile on my face and enjoy things like that. So you can seek that out. And I'll also say that if you don't really feel like laughing, I also would say you don't need to force it either and be like, oh, I should laugh, I need to force myself to laugh. I don't think that's necessarily appropriate either. So it's allowing yourself to feel whatever you're feeling again, and then also realizing that you have a lot of control over the things that you choose to do, and you can choose your emotional state to a degree, how you choose to look at things and what kind of activities you choose to engage in.
Yeah. So I do laughing yoga. I have a program we did on laughing yoga that I can also put the link in the comment section. And so the research is showing that when you are laughing, it produces a certain chemical in the brain called endorphin. And endorphin is a pain relieving drug. It's kind of your brain's morphine. It kind of decreases the pain and makes you feel happier. So even when you are feeling depressed, sometimes you're so depressed that you can't laugh, and so you don't have to force. But there are other times where you're not that depressed and you can laugh, or you can seek to do something like laughing therapy, a laughing yoga. I actually recommend my patients to get joke books or read the jokes online, and their homework is to read as many jokes as they need to tell at least one joke to somebody else. And so the benefit of telling joke is that, the person who's telling the joke is laughing the most because, sometimes, you read the jokes and they don't make sense. And then one joke makes you really laugh. And then you're trying to tell, when I'm trying to tell a joke, I laugh so much that the other person can't understand half of my joke. But it makes me laugh. And when I'm laughing, then you can't be laughing and crying at the same time. And so it kind of increases that endorphin, and that helps you uplift your mood. So like you said, that the emotions are not supposed to be static, they come and go. So it kind of helps you uplift the mood. And at the same time, you don't have to force yourself. So there's a masking, some people, they feel depressed, but they just laugh outside to show to other people that they're laughing. And then there's an intentional laughing. So I'm not talking about masking and laughing. You want to be aware of your emotions. You want to acknowledge them, but then you are doing an intentional laughing to shift that mood intentionally. So on that note, let's end the program for today. Thank you for joining us. Please remember that every day is an opportunity for you to make a new change and improvement in your life. Live each day better than yesterday. On that note, thank you and see you next time.